Maghrabia is a delightfully delicious Middle Eastern Syrian Lebanese recipe that I'm going to be sharing with you today. It is something that I grew up loving eating every other Sunday in the Orient Club in Damascus. Let's go and see that together. It is a stew-like recipe with wonderfully cooked chicken fused with onions, Maghrabia, chickpeas, and a lot of spices and herbs. The smell is overwhelmingly filling the air. Allez, bon appetit. Saha wa alf hana. Look at that delight on a platter. Wow. You will be skipping a heartbeat with every single bite of this delight. Please do share, like, and subscribe. Let us look at the mise en place of our Maghrabia recipe today. In a big pan, I've got about 70 to 80 grams of butter. To that, 100 milliliter of Greek olive oil. The Maghrabia, which you will find at any Arabic store. For that matter, I need about half a kilo of this. Half a kilogram of chickpeas that I have boiled and frozen, so they're already cooked. Half a kilogram to 3/4 kilogram of chicken. And then our spices. A small spoon of clove, cinnamon, cumin, and cardamon. A large spoon of black pepper, salt, and mixed meat spices. A small spoon of flannel, carawia, as we call it in Arabic. And half a kilogram of round small shallots, or more if you wish so. We start off by bringing the chicken to a boil, throwing the broth, and cooking it later on. In the meantime, we heat our butter and oil, and we saute our onions until they're lightly golden. We have thrown the broth, and we are adding new water. We're going to bring to a boil in the pressure cooker. In the meantime, my onions are perfect. I turned off the fire and set aside. You can cook in a regular pot. I'm going to use the pressure cooker. I added all of my spices, and then we're going to cook very well. We take out the chicken, we debone, and we keep aside the broth as we will be cooking with it the Maghrabia. Once we finish with the onions, we keep the oil, and then we're going to heat up on medium-high, and we're going to saute our Maghrabia. I have increased the quantity of onions, so I'm going to use the entire 1 kilogram. So off we go. And then we're going to saute that until it is all well absorbed. We saute on medium-high. The reason is I don't want them to burn. I want them to absorb the flavor of the oil with the onion. Once they take a bit of color, we're going to put the broth that we kept aside. And like this, it's going to be cooked as a pilaf. We will lower the heat. Once that comes to a boil, the next step you need to follow as I tell you. You're going to put the chicken with a bit of the broth that we have. Once it comes to a boil, we're going to lower on medium-low. I have been cooking on medium to medium-low for a good 35 minutes, adding water as required until the Maghrabia is quite soft and tender. Once you get to that consistency, you see the liquid, the final step will be to add the chickpeas. Off we go. We give a good stir, then we add the onions and we stir them carefully and finish off with the rest of the broth. We turn off the heat and allow it to set for about 10 minutes. Then we serve and we enjoy. Look at that gorgeous beauty. We serve and we enjoy. Et voilà.